¿Qué es esto?
Es conejo.
Conejo.
Sí, conejo.
And esto es cuy.
Es cuy.
Wow!
I'm in the Central Highlands of Ecuador, where I spontaneously hopped off a local bus and spent the next 24 hours exploring bustling squares that nobody talks about.
You're walking around unknown streets, foods that just bit of that extra flavor to the papas.
Prepare to immerse yourself in the sights, sounds, and flavors of a local market filled with pigs, fish, toilets, tires, and no tourists.
This used to be a lot more common on how people traded commerce. Hey, we got somebody who likes video there.
My name is Zachary, and I'm excited to share an entire day tasting mysterious foods and marveling at their traditional way of shopping for all your needs before e-commerce or marketing ads ever existed.
You need a whole bed. You just come out to Thursday market. Delicioso. Muchas gracias. No. Wow.
Okay, hello, mister.
Your ultimate walking tour begins now.
I guess I need to explain myself here a little bit and leave a like on the video if you appreciate the confidence of walking through a public square with 1,000 Ecuadorians looking strangely at me because I have a tripod stick out. But I thought this would be kind of fun. This is the setup day for a market and just need to catch you up to speed. I was hiking in the Quilatoa Loop, having an amazing time in all those villages. If you haven't seen those videos, go back and watch those, because that was just one of the most beautiful places I've been on earth. It was definitely the highlight of the trip so far. And I really didn't know what to do. I didn't want to leave the villages, but I had been there for almost a week. Didn't want to go straight into Quito. So I was hopping over to another village, looking at some other hiking trails when I was sitting on the bus, and I saw this tiny little section on the page that was talking about this little market, this Sisquisquili? I can't even say it. Sisquisquili, something like that. That's where I am now. And this place is going to be bustling tomorrow. There's like 8 plazas here. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just walking and talking here. You can see all these trucks are just loaded with vegetables and produce and materials and crafts and things that are going to be on the market tomorrow. And I haven't been to an Ecuadorian market yet, so this will be fun. Probably best I not walk in front of the truck that's unloading here. Might as well just explore this town for an afternoon, spend a night somewhere, see the market in the morning, and then I'll continue my journey on to the next spot. There's a little village on the other side of a volcano that I'm going to try to get to. So, stick around, and hopefully we'll get some good footage of a market tomorrow. What do you think is in that truck? It's going to be at the market tomorrow. Looks pretty fancy. You know you're off the tourist track when things look a little different in the city. You're walking around unknown streets, just following a little dot on Google Maps just to see where I could end up. And then everybody's looking at you strange, like, why are you here? Usually gringos aren't here. Usually the tourists are in different places, not walking around these streets. So getting some strange looks and some smiles and being friendly with all. But when you just randomly decide to get off of a bus and there's just another indigenous grandma getting all her produce off, I think that's a sign for adventure in my book. I just had this thought as I'm walking through this large roof here. If you saw my video a couple videos ago while I was going through this other village, I had just missed market day that they had there. I think it was Monday market, Sunday market, I can't remember what day it was, but I missed it. I'm like, oh, sad day. Well, it looks like I'm gonna get market day times 100. There's 8 plazas across this entire town. And I just looked up the details. About 5,000 people live here, but 8 plazas, so there's definitely a lot of people conglomerate to this area tomorrow morning to do all their buying and selling of goods and animals, I'm sure. I gotta find that plaza, that'll be fun. There we go, found another plaza. Lots of trucks being unloaded here. This is gonna be interesting. I love seeing all the people gathering together with their goods coming in from the villages and the farms. Wow, wow, wow. This used to be a lot more common on how people traded commerce, as you bring it in from the rural areas and bring it into the center markets, and then the vendors and businesses and everything just buy from these markets. It's a beautiful, beautiful sight to see here how it's working. Oh my, look at this right on the side of the road. ¿Qué es esto?
Este es conejo.
Conejo.
Sí, conejo.
And esto es cuy.
Este es cuy.
Wow, look at those. So whenever you walk into a busy market and you find where everyone's eating lunch, and I don't know what any of these meals are, or even how to say the names of the different foods or meats or vegetables, one of the tricks I have is just going over to where some people are sitting and see what they're eating. And I saw what these guys were eating over here, and I'm like, that looks good. I want that. ¿Qué es esto? So I got one of those bowls right here, and I don't know what's in it exactly, but it looks like we have some innards over here and possibly some liver there and some avocado, and who knows what else is in there. Maybe some kidney, some meat. I don't even know what I'm eating, but it is so tasty, and all these people here are enjoying it, and I'm just joining them and eating it along with. So here's to lunch at the market, not knowing what anything's called and just pointing at the food that looks the best. It's a good travel tip.
My mic disconnected for half a minute, so I'll use this opportunity to let you know that I lived in Romania for 5 years as a child. I then traveled to 40 countries before the age of 25, so my gut can handle most foods. With that said, I've almost died from food poisoning too. But this soup was boiling when I approached and was delightfully delectable. Hey, all the best footage is coming up, so stick around, like the video, and leave a comment with your favorite part or food market story as I thank the cook in my broken Spanish.
Yesterday I was sitting on a bus going to a different town, and I was reading a little article, and it mentioned something about a Thursday market in Sequicili. And I looked out the bus window and I saw Bienvenidos Sequicili. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. And then I looked and it said Thursday market, and I looked up the date and it was Wednesday afternoon. So I'm like, well, I think I'm just gonna get off the bus right here. So I hopped off the bus, and here I am on Thursday morning market, where they have filled these squares. And anyhow, I'm gonna try to visit as many as I can this morning and see which ones are which. This one looks definitely the clothing market. But they set all this up just for this one day each week as a place to buy and sell clothing. So I guess let's just dive right in. You want your shoes? Can you imagine setting up all those shoes? Hanging all of these clothes? Pretty wild. I love this buy and sell trade system. It's quite fun. You just kind of come, bring things and set them on tables, and there's enough of a population that I guess things sell, otherwise they wouldn't be coming here. Got a few veggies here. It's just a hodgepodge. Wow. It's just all over here. Oh, look at this. You could get all sorts of speakers. Just a little bit of everything. Okay, so part of this plaza definitely reminds me of a US-based yard sale. They just got everything out. You can even buy used tires that have barely any tread on them, and old TVs and things that are just put out on the street. So it's just, if you want to sell stuff, instead of people coming to your place, you just bring it all to the market and hopefully make a few bucks in a day. And this is a bit unfortunate, but it's beginning to rain. So all these things out on tables, I guess they're somewhat prepared for this because all the plastic just came out from under the tables and is just laying over the tables now. Here's a bunch of rubber from tires. So I guess upcycled tires into various things you can use, and belts, and looks like feeding troughs and water things. So far it seems like each of these plazas has its own section just for eating as well. So it's just a huge social environment where everybody just comes out and have all these little vendors selling different things. It's quite the interesting aromas here. Nothing unpleasant, it's just unique. There's a lot of different flavors coming out. There's just a lot of clothes to put out each week. A few ponchos. If I could fit one of these hand-woven mats on the airplane, I would definitely be taking one of those back. They're amazing. All these baskets here. Typical South American electricity. But here right above the walkway, got a nice cable hanging down. You got to duck under. Real safe. Looks like here they just have several street vendors set up on the side of the street right outside of a school, and they're all standing right at the border of the school, probably not allowed to go in, and they're all yelling, "Hey, I got this, I got this, I got that, you want this?" Gracias. So I couldn't resist. There's just a sweet lady there just cut up this fresh mango, and it looks so vibrant. 25 cents for a cup of mango. Seems like a good breakfast snack to me. This is probably the best tasting mango I've ever had, actually. It is so sweet, not stringy. I mean, it was probably just picked for this market today. Oh, that is how mangoes are meant to taste. Oh, look at this. We got some sheep and some pigs waiting for market today. And here I am approaching next plaza. That looks like a custom job there. Buenos días. Buena. Oh my, look at those things. That is a large head. Just a cart of some feet rolling by. They even pack all these propane stoves out here every Thursday. I'm guessing the only reason they do is because they actually sell enough to make it, but boy, that is a lot to bring out here each week. Hey, look at this, we even get live music on this plaza. Like they got a bunch of fruit out here. Incredible. I love being in the land of fruit. And they just have the truck over here loaded with bananas. Hey, we got somebody who likes video there. A bunch of bananas down there. Oh, here's a bunch of apples. Right next to a bunch of kitchen tools and knives and things. Wow. Right next to some, this is their hardware store. Just come down to the Thursday market and you need your tools. All right there. What an amazing way to shop. You do it all on Thursday. Under here. Oh man, this mango. Wow, I wish you could taste that. Incredible. The lady carrying a piglet, I suppose. Has more tires that they invert once they're bald and then use them as probably water and feed for their animals. And there's just a bike going by with the sheep. Oops, sorry for the shake. Just bike around, just hoping to sell your sheep. Qué bonita. Delicioso. Need an exterior door. Can even get those here. They're working on them, painting some more. Oh wow, look at this. And then they even pack in all the furniture over here. Look at this. You need to buy an armoire. Over here you need to get some little desks. Buenos dias. And yeah, you need to buy a mattress for your bed. You need a whole bed. You just come out to Thursday market. It's all here. I cannot believe they go to this much work in setting this up. It's just mind-boggling. And it's not a huge city. It's actually a fairly small town, nestled in mountains all around here. But I guess there's enough people that come in from all around to buy it. Oh, look at these. These look like bags of carrots. Wow. Beautiful. Oh my. Look at these cabbage heads. Look at the size of that. It's huge. Oh, I love veggie markets. They just bring joy to my heart. Definitely not the quietest of environments. We got multiple speakers competing with each other, trying to sell different things. I'm just amazed at the variety of things that are out here today. It's beyond what I expected. Definitely not the tourist market. This is the local market. This is where you buy your stuff. Wow. It's like sugarcane juice. I think I'm gonna have to try some of that. ¿Cuánto? Gracias. Wow, that is sweet. It's so loud out here. It's pure cane juice. Wow. Buenos días.
Buenos días. Ecuador.
You can even buy bulk Fruit Loops here, just right out of a cart. And even if you want some old TVs, still got those here. This is definitely the used market, yard sale-esque. Buenos dias. Don't think I've seen this many onions or scallions in my whole life in one place. It's just one lady after the next selling lots and lots of onions. And it's quite a bit of the meals I've been having. There's just little slivers of onions on everything. It tastes pretty amazing. It's good flavor. Not too spicy, not too sweet. It's a good complement to a lot of the other foods. Adds a bit of that extra flavor to the papas, the potatoes. So he's got a gas-powered generator running some form of a compressor and cooling off, making the ice cream here. I love that this is just in the back of his truck. One way to make money. Ah.
Muy rico.
Muchas gracias. Qué rico. 30 centavos, 30 cents, a little ice cream cone here. From the back of the truck, parked on the side of the street. He probably just drives from plaza to plaza. I love it. There's a lady walking around with matches, light bulbs, and toothpaste. There you go. You can even buy your bowls. Quite the mobile kitchens they're able to set up here. Look at this, you can even buy a toilet right next to where you get tires. They look quite old, they've just been cleaned up. I couldn't resist. These are corn filled with cheese and then fried. Qué rico. Delicioso. Muchas gracias. I must say, it was quite fun eating my way through markets. I don't think there's any other way to do it. You just eat your way through and you see something that looks tasty, and most of it looks pretty tasty. I haven't done the fish yet, but I'll get there. The center square right now. Got a lot of activities for the students here. It's quite fun. And the little ones like being on video apparently. It's a good time. Oh my. Look at all that yarn. We got some plants here. Ah, this is like the first quiet street I've been on. It's quite the contrast. This is nice. Wow. Put a lot of clothes out for this day. My goodness, here's a whole other market, a whole nother square, and just loaded with veggies. The tomatoes look so perfect and beautiful and red. Look at all this here. I wonder what this is. If you know what that is, drop it in the comments. Could be a type of honey, perhaps. Wow. You know you're off the tourist track when you're around thousands and thousands of people on market day like this, but I didn't see a single foreigner throughout the whole day, so definitely the local market. Oh, this should be fun. Here's the local meat market.
¿Qué tal es este, vea, señor? ¿Qué tal es este?
See? I don't know what it is, but I'm just saying yes to everything. Got some raw egg in there. Looks like some coconut milk. Looks like some carrots. Yeah, just making some carrot juice there. Wow. Ah, see? That looks like an amazing avocado. Syrup of some kind. Okay, here we go. Wow, that's incredible. Qué rico. Todo natural. Wow, muchas gracias. Wow, delicioso. That is some impressive pouring skills. A tiny little bottle. Well, I also had that little cup there and a whole bottle that I have in my sling bag here for $1.50. And that is going to be perfect for the next adventure. I'm leaving the markets now and going to hop on a bus to the other side of a mountain range, as I have a volcano in my sights. And if you would like to see that journey, weather permitting, if I can hop on a couple different rides to get over to this little village, I'm gonna climb a volcano tomorrow. So stick around if you're not already, subscribe, and I'll release that one in the next video. Until then, hasta luego.